From what our governing standpoint, we're looking at community safety, really redefining what public safety traditionally looks like and making it so that communities actually feel safe. It's redefining it so that we have the educational and economic opportunities for our community so that they can be successful.
Addressing the homeless population, because a lot of people are scared of the homeless, but there's 40 families a day that signed up for shelter. We do not have enough shelters, social service shelters in our community. So it's about helping. Let's band together. It's people in here that could get grants together and open up some transitional facilities and help our community. That's what I'm about.
A lot of people ask, why is all of this happening? It's happening because we don't have enough good jobs. And that's what I've dedicated my life to do for the last 20 years. I started off as a housekeeper, originally from California, and I came to Arizona with that purpose to turn this state blue.
I've been very vocal, I've been a strong advocate. There's either members on the city council that like me or don't like me, and if they don't like me, it's for a reason. I advocate for our families and I stand for our barrios. I know every nook and cranny, city commissions, you name it.
I now have a master's degree in accounting. I'm taking that education, taking that knowledge from the work experience of Phoenix City Council to try and improve the way they look at doing business and the way that they actually do business. I intend to try and carve out more spending to address the needs and the concerns of the people in District 8. They have been neglected.
Our family was a victim of unjust policy by the city of Phoenix. My family and 6,000 other people were removed by the West Approach Land Acquisition Project, and that's what has driven me to run for this office and to improve South Phoenix and the city of Phoenix in general.
There is no reason why Phoenix is the deadliest city in the country at the hands of police. There is no reason why people continue to be deported out of this city. All right? We have the majority. We can pass policies. We can start changing things here. It could be a progressive city, and it could be leading the country and standing up to the racist policies this state has put forward, and we can make that happen together.
Let's talk about downtown. When I first got into office, downtown was just an area where nobody went. But now you talk about downtown, you talk about education, you talk about work, you talk about students, you talk about a medical school, you talk about a biocampus. I'm the person that was in the office that helped lead those things to actually get there.
I think when you look at what's happening in District 8, there's three different things that we need to focus on. We need to focus on accountability of our police, where we stop criminalizing lifestyle and identity. We need to focus on investment and innovation into our district, where you have an opportunity to promote connectivity. We have 42 opportunity zones within the district. Much of that resides in South Phoenix as well. And also we need to focus on equity as well.
But you know what? My seat at the table is for everybody. I'm the only LGBT person probably up here trying to fight for this city. But I'm also the person who is probably confused with, left, right, black, brown, white, yellow. I'm representing all of us. I'm representing all of us to have the opportunity my mom or dad or grandmother had here in Phoenix. Because if we take that out of our cities, none of the opportunities will be left with what's going on in Washington.
Right now, I'm the director for a nonprofit that focuses on housing and homelessness. That speaks to me because after I graduated high school, I didn't have a place to live. I had a full-time job, but I could not afford a place to live. And that's why we need more affordable housing in the city. We need a place where people can live, based on the amount that they make. We need to raise our citywide minimum wage. We see year after year the state attempts to lower our wages. But we as a city need to accept that we're the 5th largest city in the country, and Phoenix needs to pay people a living wages so that they can survive here.
Over there, Jacob deserves not to drive through the same pothole that he's been driving to work every single year. We deserve better resources like other districts have. They have social walkable destinations, and we deserve a movie theater. We deserve bowling alleys and skating rinks like we used to have. We deserve the things that honor the heritage of the history of District 8, but yet forwards the future for our children.
met Kate Gallego, she was one of the few people who actually supported our efforts, going door to door, talking to actual people, actual Latinos, talking to them in Spanish and English and talking to them about what is really going on at City Hall and why we actually need somebody who is experienced enough to actually be delivering what we need as a community.
The reason I support Danny and the reason I care so much about his candidacy is because he understands the struggles. You know, this is a man who has gone to 13 different schools. And if you can only imagine what that looks like for a child having to go to another school every single year, sometimes twice or 3 times a year, that challenge is going to build the character in somebody.